My name is Alexey Manosuev. I'm a US tax attorney and the principal with US Tax IQ. It's a tax firm where we help individuals and businesses with tax compliance and tax planning. We focus on US international tax and cross-border tax matters. We frankly did not have a fully fledged digital CRM platform. We've been searching for one, and in the beginning of business we used Excel spreadsheet. We were looking for the CRM that would allow us to address several areas of our business. And prior to Zoho, we started identifying different products, and we looked at, for example, Salesforce. We looked at other comparable products like Client Track. All of those products we haven't ended up using, but we've been searching for the right solution for quite a bit. I was fortunate to meet Lior Isaac, head and founder of Amazing Business Results. And Amazing Business Results is the premium Zoho partner. Lior and his team have been phenomenal. He and his team helped us figure out that Zoho would be the platform that we actually would end up using and be happy about. So there were three major challenges I would point out prior to deployment of Zoho. One was the variety of different platforms that have a single-use standalone purpose. So for example, you would have a good CRM, but you would have some issues on the information and document sharing with the clients. And for that to occur, we, for example, had to use different solutions such as Citrix ShareFile, which is a phenomenal platform, but it had to be used on a standalone basis. So the variety of different platforms that address very well single use and inability of those platforms to provide a comprehensive solution all in one, that was one of the major challenges we faced. The second challenge is the budget, the cost constraints. So while license may be reasonably priced, the management services or the consulting that is associated with the product in many cases is prohibitively expensive. And what we found for our small business, when this solution may be great and acceptable for larger companies, for the business with 1 to 5 employees, for example, like ours, we found that the costs were prohibitively expensive when we were looking at different solutions. And I think the third aspect, this is very critical, and that has to do with the flexibility of the platform and ability for the business owner or for the business to maintain it itself without help of external consultants, advisors, etc. The difference between having a software solution that is great and that helps, but can be maintained outside of somebody else's help, is key for a small business. And what we found, what was one of the major challenges, is that several solutions, once deployed, and if you don't have to touch them, work well. But as soon as there is any requirement to add some functionality or feature, then all of a sudden you have to go through a lot of expense, and you cannot do it alone. You have to retain somebody else to do it for you. And then the software solution itself needs to be maintained by someone else. With Zoho, we were able to actually maintain it ourselves, and I think Zoho, on its own, even without working with business partners of Zoho, can be maintained by business on its own, and it would be great. But if you want to excel, and if you want to be perfect, and if you want to achieve highest levels of working with Zoho and taking advantage of all phenomenal features and unbelievable flexibility that Zoho has, then working with the right Zoho partner is the key, I think.